Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Brother Let's Talk episode 2. And you know what, Medina?
What's that?
This one's for the ladies, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Ladies, you're going to love this because for the next 90 minutes, two men sitting in a dank room, myself and Mr. Jose Medina, are going to give you our opinions on what you guys should be doing with your bodies. Topic 1, BBLs.
Hold on, John. Sorry, I'm going to call right now. Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Who is it?
Yeah, we're both here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just... What happened?
Oh.
Okay.
What's going on?
Bye.
Who is that?
John, that was the leader of women.
Oh, Mrs. Woman.
Yeah, yes, Mrs. Woman.
Oh.
We're canceled.
No, but on a more serious note, this is Brother Let's Talk episode 2. I'm Johnny V.
I'm Jose Medina.
And yeah, here we are, episode 2. We had some critiques from the last episode.
Yes, we did.
We're just going to address them right up top. My mom said that we're talking too fast.
It is true. Well, yeah, I guess, after listening back to it, is that the right wording?
Yeah.
I definitely did catch a few times when we were mumbling a little bit, especially me.
Wow. Okay.
Like, obviously the thing that I did mention the last episode was me wanting to, work on my speech and all that shit, slow it down a little bit.
Main motivation.
And then I literally threw that out the window after about the 10-minute mark maybe or something like that.
I feel like once we caught our flow, it just felt more like a conversation between you and me, and like,
yeah, we didn't think anyone else was in the room with us.
Yeah, right. For real. But there was like 17 people actually, and that's another thing too. Big ups to Spotify analytics. You guys went crazy. 17 plays. The audience was ranging from all over the internet.
Oh, I didn't even say our YouTube guys plays too.
And YouTube.
Yeah, like I checked it out. Matter of fact, give me a quick second if you want to keep going.
This is Brothers Let's Talk breaking news. We got YouTube plays. I mean, it's going through the roof right now. This thing's taking off like a NASA rocket.
See, we have. So I mean, I don't know how this says total, but there's 18 views on
18 views.
I don't know if it's them watching the full video or if it's them just clicking on it. Hey, listen, even if you clicked on it, shout out to you.
Shout out to you if you clicked on it. I mean, we're
even
going
if
up.
It's 1 minute. We appreciate it.
We're going all the way up. I mean, that's like 50 plays total.
I was curious. I wanted to ask you: have you ran into anyone on the street that recognized your voice by any chance?
Not yet. Well, when that happens, I'll let you know. Speaking of voices, my cousin, big ups to my cousin Selena, and big ups to my cousin Lino, the 16-bar killer, for the intro beat and the outro beat. God love the family for supporting.
I guess you'll hear the outro at the end.
You'll hear the outro at the end. It's coming. Stay tuned for that. My cousin Selena said that you, Jose Medina, have a really deep voice.
What's her name?
Selena,
I appreciate it. Well, actually, is that a compliment or is it?
It felt like a compliment.
Okay.
It was over. It wasn't like a phone call. It was like a message on Instagram.
So you can't really hear like the.
It read like a compliment though.
Okay.
So
I appreciate it.
But that's just a little bit. Some little off-topic things to address. Our first topic of discussion today is actually AI technology. We're gonna kind of focus more on some more singular topics this time. I feel like last time I was a little scatterbrained. Like I said, we just got excited.
Well, that was another thing we were critiqued on. At least, we should keep it simple. Try not to hop around too much. Like stay on one path.
Yeah.
Instead of straying off too much.
Exactly.
But I mean, we're gonna try. But hey, you never know what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna read this article. I found this article about a week ago, and I'm gonna read you the little.
Shout out Bobby Shmurda.
I'm gonna read you the summary here, and then you can just give me your opinion on it. And
okay.
Medina's going to this thing blind. I'm reading it to him right now on the spot.
Yeah, so I apologize if I can't give much input, but we'll see.
Here's the brief summary. Performing a new task based solely on verbal or written instructions, and then describing it to others so that they can reproduce it, is a cornerstone of human communication that still resists artificial intelligence, AI. A team has succeeded in modeling an artificial neural network capable of this cognitive prowess. After learning and performing a series of basic tasks, this AI was able to provide a linguistic description of them to a sister AI, which in turn performed them. So basically, we have AI teaching AI now. What do you, I mean?
Give me a second. Side note: I'm not the sharpest knife in the box, or in the whatever that saying is.
Dang, saying that wrong when you really just
exactly
brings that home.
That really shows what's going on. So what? There's AI. What?
Basically, they're saying that one of like the things that makes our intelligence superior to AI is the ability to kind of be like, hey Jose,
to tell it what to do, or
to kind of like give something instruction, right?
Yeah.
And AI can't do that yet. But this article was actually from March. Just last March, they have AI that can now teach AI other things. So you can have a mother AI teach a sister AI based off of, you can teach it that formula or that function, and it'll teach another AI that. So it's sort of like, I guess it kind of has like that exponential sort of potential to grow and grow and grow.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess AI conversation always boils down to this. I feel like, does it scare you?
Are they gonna take over? Like Terminator type shit.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I don't see. I mean, I don't know. It is a pretty scary thought to think of, like you know, we do have conversations that, I mean, obviously not with you at work, where we talk about like, what if it does get to the point where like you don't know if you're even talking to a human or not?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that is a pretty scary thing to think of.
An AI slurp.
Like, you know.
No, I mean, I feel that.
The robot said she was 18.
No.
Oh, you're good. Keep going.
Okay, but sorry, we had a little something come up, a little technical difficulty. No, for me, I think AI has always been really scary. I used to watch those like YouTube conspiracy theories about like, oh, like what are the ways that the world is going to end, right? And I remember this one. I was like, I think even now I'm very like, I think pessimistic about the future of humanity. I like really lean into the camp of like, I think we're like years away from like a societal collapse and like going back to like sticks and stones. And one of the things it talked about, this little YouTube video, was like, oh, in 2050 there's gonna be something called a singularity, which is essentially when AI technology catches up to human intelligence and we sort of create our own downfall in that way.
Okay. And wait, and this is, you think about this every day, or?
I mean, when I hear AI, I think about it. I'm like, yeah, that shit coming.
I mean, you know, it is pretty scary what we could do right now. Like, and we're like, probably, I mean, I want to say we're at the, what is it, like this, the first steps of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's been around for a little bit.
Yeah.
It is pretty crazy to think about. Like, you know, I mean, with the phone calls, I don't know if you heard about that.
No, what
like,
was the phone calls?
Well, I mean, like, the way it works, I don't know 100%. From what I've heard, though, like, if someone wants to, like, you know, get some money from you or something, I don't really know how it works, but basically,
like a scam?
Yeah, like a scam, pretty much.
Okay.
Somehow, I don't know how it works, but they just got to record your voice for like 30 seconds or something like that.
Really?
Just 30 seconds. And then they can just use that, put it to like some sort of AI, I don't know what, and then they can, you know, and let's just say, hypothetical, you get a call from your mom or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And you think it's your mom. It sounds exactly like her.
I don't got it. I don't got it.
Okay, well, let's just say you care just a little bit more, and then you did have it on you. But basically, yeah, like it would basically be like, hey, listen, John, I am in deep trouble or something like that, you know, and I just need money right now.
Really?
And you just say, I need $2,000, I'll pay you back whatever day. You know, it's something, but then it wasn't her at all.
That's scary.
I mean, but it's crazy because you hear it, you can even look it up right now. There's clips everywhere. Like there's like a famous like Twitch clip of like a streamer that had the same thing happen to him. Where like he called him. Yeah. He got a call from him. He says, hey, send me the address to whatever the fuck. And then he actually hung up and FaceTimed the actual person.
What?
And then he said, you just call me? He goes, no. He goes, no, why? He goes, you didn't just call me. He says, I stopped lying. But when you hear it, it's crazy because it sounds exactly like him.
That's kind of wild. See, like shit like that with AI kind of like freaks me out because I think with like any technology that you roll out to the population, you have to, especially like with now, like the technology that we have, it's like you have to consider like you have to like look at it from like, okay, if I was a criminal or if I was someone who wanted to do like some no do goodery, how would this technology help me? Like an AI is one of those things like, oh, like, okay, hold up. AI is just crazy, right? Yeah. But on that whole thing about you know, stealing someone's identity with AI, what do you think like the punishment should be for something like AI porn or like deepfakes? Because like that's getting out of hand, like it's super crazy.
It is blowing up pretty. Like, would you say that was like the new day, like revenge porn?
Yeah, it's definitely like revenge porn. And then like they had remember the Taylor Swift images?
Yes, he has those very Chief, Kansas City Chief related pictures.
Casey. Oh, is it? Fuck Casey. But because I remember when I first was on like IG and I saw it and I was like, no way. I was like, they really like Swifty's going crazy like that. Like, she's going crazy on Travis like that. But I mean,
but it looks real though. Like, it's crazy.
It looks so real. Also, they did a good job getting that thing taken off the internet. She must have really put that lawyer money.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I tried to show it to someone at work.
Yeah, kind of funny.
But like it wasn't that simple. Like, I legit had to scroll through a bunch, and then I found it, and then but it was deep in there. Like, it wasn't like before you could just look it up and it'll come like pretty quick. Yeah, no, this time I don't know.
You had to like dig
what type of team she has, but yeah, they put in the work.
You just type in Drake's pee and that's coming up right away. I don't know. He didn't put that same type of effort into it.
Yeah.
That was not a leak, by the way. He was like, "Oops," like upload.
Little side note to you, John, since we're on that topic right there of
Drake, yeah.
I actually did want to give you props because when I first saw that thing, I was like, I got to give John props because that man's been riding that thing for years, and it's impressive.
Hey, honestly, yes, I'm a Drake Schmeat rider. I'll admit that. Okay, I can go pretty much word for word with any of the songs. Am I proud of it? I would say no. Because every single time in my Spotify Wrapped, I'm like in the top like 0.2% listeners, and I'm like, bro, I need to like get some variety in my diet. I swear I listen to other stuff, but at the end of the year, it's always Drake.
He said this. What year was it? I think we were like 2-3 years ago, whatever. When you showed like the top 5 players or play artists, whatever.
Yeah.
And then Drake was on the top, and you typed in the chat, guys. I swear I listen to more than just Drake.
And it's been that way for years.
But he keeps coming out number 1, so I don't know what's going on.
It's just Drake. But coming back to AI, I guess so. That was the question. What do you think the punishment should be for? If you're caught as the creator of like the AI porn, like what do you think the punishment should be? Because I mean, when the government, when the judicial system wants to make an example of someone, I mean, they go big or go home.
Yeah.
Like look at that whole the war on drugs. I mean, these guys there's still people in there now just doing years, or people were like just off of weed and stuff.
Like a joint, 30 years. Maybe.
Exactly. So for something like AI porn, like what do you think, or like what do you think it should be, and what do you think it's gonna be?
So I think it should depend on, I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking it should depend on what happened to the victim.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, if some pictures got out, I mean, I don't know. Maybe this might be the wrong way of thinking it, but like if some pictures got out, let's just say, I don't know what's the word, like defamation of character or something like that.
Like defamation of character, yeah.
Like, I guess how much is this person really famous? Like, you know what I mean? But or like let's just say this person got really bullied at school and shitted up. I don't know, had to change schools, or worst case scenario, maybe killed herself or something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Then so I think it should depend on maybe the severity of what happened to the victim.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I guess minimum. I don't know. I mean, I guess shit. I don't know. There's a lot of factors to think, like, because I don't know. It's just like has it happened yet? Do we know this?
I can look it up here in a moment. But this is another question I want to pose too. You mentioned if the person's famous or not. I personally feel like, I guess, is it a question or an opinion? I personally feel like it's less, like the severity of it is less when you are famous, because like, okay, someone like Ice Spice or Taylor Swift or a famous person like that, like you could probably find that like right now. There's a lot of it out there, but everyone knows it's fake. Like, but your neighbor like Susan or your coworker, that gets out and that's going around your warehouse or that's going around, your place of work. Like, I feel like that's going to have such a heavier implication on that person's life, because, a boss sees that. And, some of these bosses are like, they're old heads, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not really in tune with what it is. So they're going to see that, make a first impression call.
Maybe she's like putting herself out there like that.
And then, that person gets fired and stuff like that. Because then like that has huge ramifications on someone's life. So I guess the question is, do you feel like it would be more detrimental to someone who is famous or someone who isn't famous?
I mean, I guess for the most part, yeah. I mean, obviously, oh man, I don't know. It's just so tough. Because I think, like, I don't know why, like, when we could just talk about, like, what's actually going on with, like, real OnlyFans moms.
Yeah.
Did you find something?
Yeah, well, I found something here. Actually, this is, like, some sick shit.
Okay.
I guess
we'll cut away for a little bit.
Quebec man sentenced to prison for creating AI-generated child pornography. He also had large quantities of non-AI generated abuse material, and the AI version was deepfakes, i.e., using real source material and superimposing faces on it. See, like something like that.
Yeah, we didn't even think about that part.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that too, like with children and stuff like that. Like that gets crazy. Imagine, you're a parent and you get like something like that, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna like, your daughter who's like 15, like I'm gonna do this if you don't give me X amount of money or give me something like that. I think something like this should carry like a super, super heavy penalty. Like, I'm not gonna say life. I'm gonna say 4L. Yep. I'm gonna say
for life.
For life. I think you should be in there.
Well, I mean,
for life.
Are real CP people getting that much? Like getting that length?
I don't know. Let me look that up too. I guess CP is obviously.
I mean, look, we don't want to end up on too many.
Yeah, you don't want to. You can't say that word. We said it one time. Use your context clues to determine what CP means.
Smarter than me.
Exactly. Let me take a look at that too. But yeah, I feel like something like that. Like, man, life. Or what if there was a way in the future you could like totally like block someone from being on the internet at all? Because I feel like now as technology goes more and more forward, like there's less. I'm gonna struggle saying this word, anonymity on the internet. Like it's harder to hide behind the keyboard nowadays. Like it's because Instagram, it's interesting. Like you block someone, if you block someone on IG, it'll say, oh, do you want to block this person and any profiles they may create? Which I'm like, it's interesting. Is it based off the email address or how does it, or like just a phone, an IP address? Yeah, it's like, they're more capable of tracking you on the internet. Yeah. So like, what if a less severe punishment would be like, okay, you can never access the internet again?
Ooh, really?
That's because, I mean, in modern life, like that's like,
well, I mean, the internet is it's a very prominent tool nowadays.
What you gonna do? Just stare at sunsets, enjoy nature? You know what I'm saying? What you about to do with no internet?
That would be pretty crazy. I mean, but I mean, in that case of that Quebec guy, lock him up. But anyways, I mean, what I was gonna touch on before, like about like famous or not famous. You know how, I mean, nowadays for OnlyFans models,
yes,
the ones doing those explicit acts on the website. That's nowadays it's getting to the point where kids in high school are getting like bullied because of it. You know what I mean?
Wait.
Like these kids have moms or family members. Other kids in school are finding the stuff, and they'd be like, "Oh, hey, look at this," and then and then the kid, is then fucked at that point. You know what I mean? Like, imagine that, like you just, dude, like imagine you walking through school and then bam, family member in your face, like, "Hey, nice shit." Or I don't know, but I'm thinking like, so like, basically, imagine if someone, say something how we just made like a non-famous person AI porn, but it's not real though.
Oh, that's so tough. That's so tough.
I mean, so at that point. I mean, I hope I'm making sense with this. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting,
you are.
So like, it's happening in real life with real people, and someone can make a fake version of it, and people can just say, "Oh yeah, you should see what Tyler's mom sent me," or something.
It would be a Tyler, huh? Don't you feel like Tylers get roasted the most? I feel like any kid I knew growing up who got bullied was like named Tyler. Sorry, Tyler's around the world, bro. I'm sorry.
Shout out.
Yeah, who was that one porn star who she had the kid, and they're like, "Good luck, little bro." Everyone kept saying good luck.
Oh,
Lana
Rhodes.
Lana Rhodes, bro. Like that man's gonna fight. Give that man 13 years.
Yeah, and then
he's gonna have a very, very difficult path in life. But if the man makes it through it, that's gonna be a man of steel. But that's crazy to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, the bullying in school is so severe. I remember. I'm gonna take a quick sidebar here. There was one time I had ambitions to be a barber. And I gave Mr. Jose Medina a haircut.
Yeah, gave me a quick little fade. It wasn't even, I don't know what you even call it.
Light fade. Pushed him back. Fucked up the back of his neck. I mean, this haircut was so bad. I had to,
like my. I mean, hold on. I mean, when you say pushed him back, just because for the people who don't know, the hairline in the front.
Oh yeah,
was up by like what, an inch or two, maybe.
Man, it was like a 7 head. It went from a 4 head to like a 7 head.
I turned to like the Mexican Megamind.
Dude, it was so bad. But look, my point of it, to tie it back to what we're saying here, is it was so bad. He went to a different high school than my own, across the city. This haircut was so bad. I was hearing about it at my high school. People would walk up to me and be like, "Dude, have you heard about this kid over at this high school? I don't want to say the name, who has this haircut." And I'd be like, "Ha, no." But I knew damn well, and it was me. Yeah, I got my karma though. I had some bad haircuts too, you know what I'm saying, but nothing like that. But I'm saying like imagine like for your mom having an OnlyFans or an AI OnlyFans, like that's crazy. Like and you got to fight. I mean, especially like now. Oh my! I had a dream because like you get canceled, right? As a kid, you kind of get canceled in your high school. You would definitely like not be sitting at your same table. People wouldn't be rocking with you. I had a dream the other day that I got canceled, and it was
in like online or
online with the whole podcast thing. Like I had a dream. Bro, no, it was crazy. Like, and I woke up and I felt super hopeless in that dream. Like I remember waking up and I had to check my phone and be like, oh my God, like was it a dream? And it was a dream, but
we ain't that big yet.
No, I know. Imagine, bro. How soon do you think until we face our first little piece of adversity? We're talking CP. It's gonna be pretty soon. We're talking CP. It's gonna be real quick out the gate.
I don't know. Let's just hope it doesn't happen.
Hopefully not. But I guess next question on the topic of AI is, what do you think about the implication of AI in the military? Because obviously we have robots, drones. They have bomb squad, little robots that'll go take the bomb out and help. You can remote control it. Mm-hmm. But what do you think about when they start to implicate like, okay, AI is trained to do this. So if any anomaly enters this airspace and we don't receive an answer, AI is trained to go send a drone and blow it up. Do you feel like something like that is something that the military should explore, or are you kind of against that?
I mean, I'm for it.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong. You know what I mean? We live in the greatest country in the world, brother. You know what I mean?
Eagle screech in the background.
I'm not gonna try that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try either.
But no, I mean, I don't know. There's so many security risks nowadays.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't see why not. We would just up it like something like I mean, obviously kind of different, but people were talking about like, I mean, what I've seen are people saying like, say if a meteor is coming to Earth,
yeah,
that they have like defense mechanisms to try to like blow it up.
Wait, is that a real thing we have?
I think I might be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure I did see at one point like they have like defense mechanisms, like say like a mile long rock is coming towards us.
Yeah,
that I think that they have prepared something to basically like try to blow it up before it gets to us. Maybe
that sounds crazy.
I mean, if it's true, that'd be fucking cool.
Like that movie,
I don't see why not.
That's crazy to me because, and I guess
I don't know if it's like AI, but
because remember they made the whole that new branch of military, the Space Force or whatever. Remember that?
I don't even know what this is about.
What? You don't, dude? Trump made a new branch of military called the Space Force. So it's like essentially the Air Force, but their job is space security, and that's a real thing that happened.
It does sound familiar now you talk about it, but
was it 2019? Was it before COVID? Was it BC or AC? I can't remember, but it might have been after COVID. That sounds like some crazy shit after COVID, but he did that, and I guess that's what they've been cooking up.
But what are we like? Is it the same thing, like meteors and stuff, or what are we defending?
That was, I think, everyone's question is what's the point of it? I guess, I mean, you could probably just assume aliens or like meteors. Meteors. That's kind of crazy though that he really did that. And I guess for me, I mean, like
he did a lot of weird stuff. You seen the shoes?
Oh, dude, the Trump shoes, dude. What a cash grab, bro.
Go for like $5,000 or something like that.
You got to give him credit. Whatever your opinion on Trump is, dude, he does not go down without a fight. He's going to get that back regardless. He's like shoes, like whatever it takes. He's over there like on the internet, like we need more money from his followers. Like, dude, bro's going down fighting. So I respect, or he might even be going up. He might even be going up. I'm not even sure. This man is the most interesting, no matter what you think about him. I think he's the most interesting figure we've seen in politics ever.
Yeah. He is pretty funny. He is interesting. I can't lie with me, the president right now. He's got some extremely viral clips. I would say damn near up there with Trump. I mean, obviously, Byron. Not with what. I mean, no, Joe Biden says some pretty funny stuff. Like that is an old man,
dude. How about that one clip of him? He gave that cold speech, talking about like the military or whatever. He was like sending shots or sending threats to like a country or whatever. I can't remember, but he basically said, "Hold on." The part that sticks out of my head. He was like, "This is America. We don't cross the finish line. We own the finish line." Like he's like saying like we just run it, dude. That shit had me feeling, little shit like that has me feeling patriotic.
I'm gonna go on list right now.
No, dude, that shit had me turned up. Oh yeah, I was ready to. Hey, I'm about to go to what is it called? BT, basic training. You know what I'm saying? But I guess for me, like my opinion on AI and robotics and the military, I think the military is cool to have it. I would say like thumbs up, hesitantly. Because you have to consider like.
So what are the cons that you feel?
Well, I think the cons of it are is like, okay, it's good to have it for defense, right? But at a certain point, like you have to think, if we ever really face like true oppression, I feel like in America, you can argue if we are or not, but if I'm talking like tyrannical like oppression, I think like you have to consider they can use those weapons against us. Like at any point, you can turn that to the public and say, "Oh, it's for your safety, it's for the best cause."
Oh, it's like okay, very, very, I don't know why this made me think of if you ever watched the Avengers movie, like I think it was like the second one,
Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I think it was that right.
Yeah.
And then but Iron Man had set up like like this, like he wanted like the suit of armor around the world, but he had like robots, to like go into towns that were being like or that were going to be in the path of destruction or something like that. Tell people to like evacuate, but like the people did not want that. And I don't know why this made me think of that when you say like robots trying to contain or for the good of the people or something.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That.
And see, like that's for me. It's like where's the boundary? I think we're still kind of drawing and figuring out where the line is with AI and robotics. But yeah, I feel like it's something that if it's done carefully, I mean, because how we do things careful here in the U.S. Things are always thought over before they're just sent out to the public. But I guess that's my biggest hesitation is like, okay, you can do it, but implement it, do it incrementally and make sure it's safely and stuff like that. And I think it needs to stay out of like police hands. I think militarizing the police is kind of crazy, and it definitely skews, I think, their job function, but that's a whole different, obviously, talking about police or whatever, that's a whole different conversation, whole different thing.
Political,
yeah. But if I had to, put it either thumbs up or thumbs down, I'd say thumbs up. I say full send it because it would be kind of crazy. I mean, imagine seeing the first clip on TikTok, or I guess if whatever they're going to turn TikTok into.
Yeah, if it's going to be here within that time.
Yeah, I mean, imagine that. That's kind of wild. The AI is really crazy. But
it is advancing.
Moving on to the next topic, we wanted to get into some more personal stuff here. Medina, you got a little fitness challenge going on at work, right?
I do, but you're in it too.
I guess I'm in. I keep forgetting I'm in it. You know what? Whatever. I'll just full send it.
It was a idea proposed by Big Will.
Shout out Big Will again with the planning mindset.
The homies call him Two.
Two?
TU because his name. I don't want to put his government out there.
Yeah, say his name.
But
because his last name.
Yeah, his last name is
Dude, Two is so cool.
And boy, he's got that name for a while. So people say Two. Anyways, Will had proposed to people at work, a body transformation competition, and basically it's 3 months, starting from a week ago at this point. No, yeah, this Monday.
About a week ago.
Last Monday, and all the way until July 1st. That's 3 months, right? And
for the summer.
Yeah, exactly. So basically on that Monday or whenever, first weekish, you're gonna take pictures and then fast forward to on July 1st, take the last pictures, and then we will get a judge who is fit to judge the
someone
pictures.
Who's like impartial.
Yeah, I mean who understands the goal of
like the criteria of the challenge.
I mean like the goal isn't to get best body. Like you're not gonna get ripped, 6-pack abs and all that stuff. The goal is literally just, I want to say the goal, the comparison is between you and you.
Like before you versus you mindset.
So as I was saying, we would need someone who understands, fitness somewhat, or can just judge, but okay, this person, person A look better than person B transformation, so okay. You are comparing somewhat, but not really. If that makes sense.
No, I get you. I actually have. That's crazy you say that because I've been on like a little fitness journey too, separate in the even though I'm in the challenge. I've kind of been on like a little fitness tear. I found an old picture of me from like October.
Yeah.
Dang, your boy was getting cozy. Man, I was getting cozy, bro. I was like, Lord. I saw the pictures and I was like, damn, no haircut in the pic either. Just looking real, just ravenous.
Bummy.
Real ravenous, bro. But no, it's cool. Like I like this. Like this is what I'll tell you about. Like with your fitness journey. Like I love like you and Two. Just finding ways to just like make it.
Yeah, I don't think you're on that level.
I'm not on that level yet.
You can call him or W. Right?
No, actually, that's funny. When I shouted out my cousin Lino earlier, he has a family nickname that I was gonna say, but then I was like, nah, y'all don't really know him like that, Well, I mean, and that's the thing. I feel like I've never had a cool nickname. I always have like silly nicknames, like that people kind of make fun of me.
Like big nose or something.
Big nose. Well, I mean, and this is very stereotypical. I don't fall in this line of thought. I was in high school, and it was not my idea to make this nickname. But yes, I do have a large nose, and so my nickname in high school was Jewish Johnny. Also because I was always like, I was always penny pinching too, I guess. But it was I'm not mad at it. It was really funny, and it gave me like a lot of personality, I feel like. And I just like any nickname, to be honest with you. Yeah. But whenever I hear like a dope one, I'm like that's it right there. Yeah, it sounds so cool. Two is crazy.
Yeah, no, it sounds dope.
Medina had a nickname too, but we're not gonna bring that up. I know he hates it.
I do. Yeah, we're not gonna. Dude. I fucking hate you because now people are gonna ask me. What is it?
Nah, it's chill. Big up to Jess though. But yeah, I mean, like tying back to what we were saying, the fitness challenge is really cool. I like that, like that whole like you versus you mentality. Do you have anybody in mind that you want to judge yet, or to have be the judge?
Well, we did have in mind. Well, I mean, so some people that listen to this are gonna know him, but we do have a old coworker of ours who did move to somewhere out of state.
Like who?
Gavin.
Oh, dude, Gavin.
Oh yeah, Johnny does know Gavin, by the way.
Gavin, and that boy was swole.
Yeah. This man was not really, like really super swole, but he was a fit gentleman. You could tell, he's one of the guys you could tell, yeah, he works out.
He gave me some really good advice too on working out with the bicep curls about like the negative reps, like when you're on the way down. He said like it's less about going up when you do a curl and more about controlling it on the way down.
Attention or whatever.
Yeah, I thought that was really, really interesting.
But yeah, but I mean, we've kind of figured him because he kind of understands the space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we haven't even contacted him. I don't think so. So we're gonna see. But if not, then I don't know. We'll figure it out. We need to see someone who gets it. You know what I mean?
Where did he move? He moved to like Missouri or something.
He moved to like Colorado.
Colorado. That's what it was. Yeah, for sure.
Big shout out to Gavin. Really cool guy.
While we're still talking about you here, we also in our show notes, I wanted to talk about something that I thought was super interesting. Like we've been friends since way back when. And we've always kind of been into like the hip hop culture. Like we've always kind of listened to rap music. We bonded over like Schoolboy Q and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And there was one day where like I just like looked at Medina and I was like, dude, Medina's Korean now. Bro's big on the Korean culture. Give the people a little delve into how that happened and how it influenced you, because he speaks highly of what it did to his mentality. So give us a little deep dive on that.
I mean, it kind of started off with and by the way, like I want to add in a little note. I'm not a Koreaboo, which is a thing, by the way.
Koreaboo, like the little monster from Yu-Gi-Oh?
No. You know the term weeaboo?
Oh, Koreaboo.
For Japanese culture and all that stuff. Koreaboo is basically the equivalent to that.
Dude, I love little like words that build off each other. Also, hold on, let me cut you off real quick here. I misspoke last episode. I said entomology when I meant to say etymology. I felt really silly after that.
No one cares.
I think at least one person will probably nitpick that, and it's me. But okay, so you're not a Koreaboo then. You stand on that. What makes you not a Koreaboo?
Well, because it's literally just that. Like I think I never looked at the term, but if I had to gather what it means, someone who wants this full dive into it, act like it, move to the country, and just live that lifestyle.
Oh, so you're not like full delve on it, but like you're adjacent to the lifestyle. Like you're a fan of the lifestyle.
I'm just a fan of it. Like I do like the culture. I like the food. Great food, by the way.
The Korean food.
Yeah, Korean food's solid.
Wait, how do you get Korean food here? You get like little like care packages or is there like
no. I mean, whatever I come across like at like the store or something, I'm like, oh, it's Korean. Let me try it. Okay. Like very recently, quick little side note. There is a dish that they eat over there. Uh-huh. Koreans eat there. It's called tteokbokki. Tteokbokki. Yeah. So it's basically like mashed up rice. Well, I mean they're called rice cakes, but not the way we think of it. Like the crunchy shit. Okay. It's like shit. I got some at home, bro. Yeah. Whenever you come over, I'll make you some.
Next segment on the show, we're doing food reviews. Hey, Medina be chefing actually.
I mean, I cook a little bit by it.
The beignets.
I'm not a pro. I do make. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, okay, whatever. We'll go back to the me getting exposed to it like this. I forgot how it started. I think I watched like one show, and then that's what it was. I was just on YouTube one day, and then I just happened to come across like a compilation of like a certain show called In Korean. Oh damn it! I'm drawing a blank right now. But okay, the American name of the show is called Knowing Bros.
Knowing Bros.
Knowing Bros, yes, and it's basically that it falls underneath the variety show category in Korea, and basically, you know, it's just like these, you know, famous figures in Korea. They're in a classroom and they just interview like idols, actors, singers, you know, whatever people that just come in.
So like Korean pop culture, and it's like real people come on the show and they do like interviews.
It's not. I mean, I can show you a little later, but I mean, like they literally just they're just sitting there, you know, and they make it funny. They'll play games, but they have just like Korean personalities, you know, across whatever field.
Interesting.
And anyways, and then I watched a couple of their shows, and well, actually, this is the YouTube clips, and then and what else has happened? Oh. And then I found, you know, and then I noticed myself watching some more like just shows on Netflix, like The Glory.
Yeah. Ooh, The Glory, good.
Solid show.
Man, if you guys haven't seen The Glory on Netflix,
you're missing out.
You're missing out. It's pretty good. No, it's crazy. That's because I mean I watch K-dramas and stuff too. Sometimes I'm not like super deep in the culture, like, you know, not into it how you are. But I mean, some of the best shows I've seen have been like,
bro, they are amazing writers. Like, not like they know how to.
They're so deep in their bag. They're really so deep in their writing bag. It's crazy.
You know, I'll keep you some recommendations. You know, once I'm done.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to those recommendations.
Yes, we'll get to it. But then I was talking to, once again, you know, if you guys haven't guessed it by now, Will is like that's the homie that I talked to the most at work. But hey, big shout out to, I got some flack for this last time. He's gonna be mad I said that. Shout out to Nate.
Big ups to Nate.
Nate dog. I owe this man a lot. Just want to show some love to him because I do talk to Nate as well.
Yeah. Nate's solid. Well traveled. We're gonna get Nate on the show one day because this man, he plays it humble. We spoke about this off the show. That, you know, Nate was saying like, oh, what did he say? Basically something to the effect of like, I'm not that interesting.
Oh yeah. He says he's not, bro. No, this man, yeah.
Well traveled. Got good stories.
Well experienced. Anyways, but for this instance, I was talking to Will, and he had talked about how one day, because Squiggles, I know Will knows Japanese, and I think he knows a lot about languages.
I've been learning Japanese too. Big ups to the owl cap. No, I swear.
You don't know shit.
Yashashi bengoshi desu. He's a nice lawyer.
I'm gonna ask Will what that means. Don't even tell me.
Okay, but let me do another one. This one's different. Kakoi isha desu.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ask Nate too because Nate was also studying Japanese.
All right, so look, I'm telling you right now, big ups to that green owl. If you know, you know.
Okay.
Hammond's whistle on a roll. Orange drink.
Anyways, but Will had told me that a friend of his had told him that just the Korean language is really easy to learn. Like the alphabet, you can get it down in like a week. And I was like, interesting. I was like, okay. And then I didn't really think much about it. And at that point, I started watching some shows. And then, so I mean, I was kind of just looking at the symbols and everything. And then I was like, fuck it. So this one day I just found like a string of like 10 videos, like step 1 to step 10, you know, like breaking down everything.
Yeah.
And I remember vividly. It was a Sunday. I remember also the same day we went bowling, with the whole crew.
Wait, we went bowling? Oh, dude, that day was so much fun, dude.
Yeah,
I'm so trash at bowling.
And it was but it was literally a Sunday, and it took me 10 hours to learn how to read Korean.
That's crazy. And then to this day, like, we'll be chilling over it. Like, he'll just break out some Korean just to like flex, I think, low key.
Well, I mean, so we think, so like I never really had like the goal to learn it, but once I learned the alphabet, and I was like, okay, but you keep in mind, there's still a bunch of words like, because there's a bunch of rules, you know, when you learn a whole new language, certain things change, you know, with English, you know, I mean, different, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm not perfect at it, but I understand the basics how to read it. And then I figured at that point I was like, fuck it, let me just keep it going. And then I actually signed up for the course. Well, I mean, I bought the course, and I just learning it.
So you're not learning through Duolingo, you're learning through something else?
Both.
Oh, both.
I do have Duolingo. Duolingo is basically like the everyday like refresh, you know, just keep the mind on.
Yeah, just keep.
Because I'm not gonna lie, within probably the last 5 months, I've not been like, you know, so basically once I did start studying it, I was on it like every single day, every chance I had, writing stuff down, listening to it. But then I fell off it pretty recently. What
do you feel like was the catalyst of you falling off it? You just kind of like reached a little plateau, or you hit like your goal, like, okay, I know enough. I get back me a little.
I definitely don't know enough. I mean, I think it was more just that I started listening to a lot more K dramas or like also more K-pop.
K-pop.
So
they got some bangers.
Okay.
Dude.
Well, what you say?
A quick side note. This is like my most important question. As you're going about this, I'm just like curious in my head right now. Do you think you know enough Korean to bag you a little Korean shouty? If you pulled up to South Korea,
listen.
Could you bag?
Do I know enough? Maybe, but like it definitely be like I'm thinking more. I would come off as like he's trying. He's cute kind of vibe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Play
but
like the indie movie.
Like I cannot. I'm nowhere near conversational.
Oh, okay.
But I definitely know like some phrases to like
Let's go to the movies.
Is it?
Could that bag? Let's go to the movies. Hold on. Let me take it. Let me make it more modern.
I mean, the thing is that like I don't know how to say like the theater yet. You know what I mean? But I know how to say let's watch a movie.
How about phone number?
You got me there. I really don't know it yet. Like you know what I mean? Like there's like a lot that I don't know yet. Okay. Obviously, and the thing is that I don't know what I need to learn.
Okay.
But watching the K-dramas and stuff like that, it actually is kind of helping a lot more. Because I mean, there's actually a good amount of stuff that I do understand.
Okay.
Like obviously like nowhere near fluent, but like it is kind of to the point where like I can listen to it and not look at the screen, and I can be like, oh, he said something about this, so I don't gotta like pay 100% attention to it if I have to. So I mean, I'm like that.
That's kind of like how my Spanish is, because I lived in a Spanish speaking household over the last years, and I think my Spanish is at that level. I think I would say I am conversational, pretty basic conversational, but like, could I bag? I could bag. Yup.
Yeah.
I can order food, and like I like the other day I was out. It was like 4 a.m, pulled up to a taco truck, and I was like, I really want these onions grilled. And like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, but I need to like let him know that.
Let's hear an example right now.
Oh, don't put me on the spot. Not in front of our master.
Here's the thing. I'm no better. I am the Sabo kid. Like I can understand it perfectly. I mean, not 100% perfectly, but my Spanish is trash.
No, man, we're a couple of no sabos. We gotta do better for that raza, fool. You know what I'm saying?
I guess. So. Anyways, real quick. I mean, to bring it back to the whole Korean thing. And you said like mentally and stuff, like how it helped me out. It was kind of like a weird time, like in my life, I guess. You know what I mean?
What year was it?
It was literally what was it? 2022.
2020. Oh, so yeah, it was pretty recently, huh? 2022?
Yeah, it was pretty recent. Well, I mean, obviously, like that was also the same year. Well, yeah, so it was actually before I did like my big weight loss, like, or the more recent one.
Yeah.
So because I kind of I got into it around September of 2022.
That's when like your weight loss or the
no the Korean, like when I started actually like diving into it, and then I started losing the weight around like April in 2023.
Yeah.
And but like I said, it was kind of a weird time because I didn't have much interest in doing much. You know what I mean? Like video games didn't really like. They didn't satisfy me the way they used to. I don't know, you know what I mean? Because like I was really thinking about it like back during like the high school days or or like middle school. Like I was excited to go home and do something, and like hop on the Xbox, play with the boys.
Yeah, like we were like big gamers.
So yeah, we did that.
That's why we talk this way.
Yeah, that's why we speak quick. Anyways, but like at that point, like I didn't really. I don't know. It was weird. Like I just didn't have like something that really I was happy about to do like outside of work or something like that, or just
you hit like a bit of a lull, like a little. It sounds like a little depressive state.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it wasn't the best. I mean, I wasn't the best, for a while there. But I don't know. It's just like, but once I found I'm not gonna say K-pop saved my life, but
dude, say it. Stand on that.
It did. No, I mean it did do a lot. I mean, I don't know how it changed me. I mean, I guess you could see it physically how it changed me.
Bro, swole.
But I mean,
stoic.
I ain't there yet. Give it a give it some time. But I don't know. It was just weird. You know what I mean? Like prior to my bad. Anyways, prior to hearing like Korean anything,
yeah,
like nothing ever got me like excited. I mean, or like. Maybe Jersey Shore did, you know what I mean? Like saying,
dude, Jersey Shore. Yeah, we're talking about that before this episode ends now.
We'll definitely go back to that. But you know what I mean? Like no show or no song had me like
excited.
So yeah, like that, like in a long time. You know what I mean? Like nothing ever had me. And then once I found that little what is it? The Avenue. It was crazy. Like it really, like I was excited. Like okay, listen, y'all can say what you guys want about me. anytime I hear anything about Twice related, I don't know why I get excited.
Yeah, Twice is like his main crutch. Is it crutch? Not crutch. What's the word I'm looking for
my
here?
Achilles heel or something like that.
Not your Achilles. It's your main fix. It's your main squeeze.
It was like Twice. That is my like a better word. That that's my.
That's his Drake.
My yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean I don't know. It's just like I mean I don't do it in front of you guys, but I'll be in the car doing the choreographies every now and then. You know what I mean? I just be like just vibing to it. It's nice to have something new.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I like really
that. Got me in the mood, and then I'm not gonna say it got me in the gym. You know what I mean? It was definitely just like some more things that play there. But I don't know. It was just cool just to be happy about something like that. Like think about it. Like I first discovered Twice, which is a K-pop group, by the way. I didn't really talk about that.
Oh yeah, we should have clarified that.
Consisting of 9 women.
Motherfuckers are like Twice what? Hit the band members right now. Hit it just right now, bro. Riff it.
You got
rapid fire.
I'll just say okay. You got Nayeon, Jonghyun.
Send it, bro.
Oh my god, this is fucking embarrassing. I mean,
Dude, why are you embarrassed?
It's not embarrassing. Okay.
Full
Nayeon, Jonghyun, Momo, Sana, Jio, Mina, Taeyeon, Chaeyoung, Jui. Those are the 9 members of Twice.
Rapid fire, dude. That's
anyways. What was I even talking about before you told me to fucking name all the members? They're a group.
They're a group.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so I was gonna say. So I discovered them literally in September.
Yes.
And then next thing fast forward to June 20 or 13, whatever. They had me front row floor seats at SoFi Stadium at their for the U.S. tour here.
That's
like they absorbed me like that. Was a
quick moving timeline.
How long is that time? Whatever. Anyways,
September to June.
Yeah,
I know it's less than a year.
Less than a year, but like think about like when, like I don't know. Is there an artist that you've ever found that like made you want to spend that way? These seats are not fucking cheap.
Bro, drop the bag.
You know what I mean? So I mean to have your floor seats like that, like it was crazy how fast they absorbed me. Like it's wild.
I'm trying to think of an artist that got me like really excited. I think J. Cole. Cause I remember when I found J. Cole in high school, my boy put me on cause I thought cause he had just did Workout.
Okay.
And I thought I'm thinking like, okay, he's like a surface level rapper. I'm thinking like he's like the next, like who was popping at that time? Do I want to say Big Sean? Idea. I want to say Big Sean. Nah, Big Sean has a lot of substance.
Ass.
Yeah, I you know what I'm saying? Like it was around that same era of that whole shit. Yeah. So I'm thinking like, oh, J. Cole's in that same boat. And my boy Jonathan at high school tells me, he's like, no, bro, he's like, J. Cole's a lot more than that. And I go down this whole thing. And it's crazy because I was really into J. Cole right before the 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
Give me a second. Let me open this Rice Krispie real quick. Since we're on the topic of health. Okay, anyways.
It was before the whole like 2014 Forest Hills Drive trip. So I got on the wave at the perfect time, but it had me just as excited. But I was broke high school kid at that time.
Yeah.
Would I have bought tickets and been on that same timeline as you? I think so. I was buying like the Dreamville shirts and stuff like that. And I remember. Oh, hold up. I remember I wore that Dreamville shirt to school one time, and I was sitting in class. I think it was like 7th period, and it was like this weird like basement classroom. And I remember there's like this little shawty in the class, bro. She took a picture of me across the classroom wearing that Dreamville shirt, and she put some hard eyes on it and threw it on her Snapchat story. I felt like the man, bro. I wore that shirt all the time after that, because I only had like 5 shirts in rotation. Like I did not really I didn't have like a lot of clothes.
Yeah.
So like I was every day I was like, man, the baseball tee, the Pro Club baseball tee, or the Dreamville shirt. And I threw that Dreamville shirt on. That was like a deciding factor right there. I felt like really that was some baller shit. But let me tie it back to what we're talking about here. I think J. Cole had me just as excited when I first discovered him. Yeah. And actually, it's like on a side question here. Who you got? K-Dot or J. Cole and Drizzy? K-Dot.
Kendrick Lamar. I'm sorry.
Wow. Interesting. I'm undecided. They're all so great to me.
Yeah.
They're like my Twice. They're my band members. Bro, okay. If Twice got into a beef, who like, and they split between like 4 and 5. Okay. Like, who are your like top 4? Like, what's the side you're rocking with?
Well, the side I'm rocking with is the side that my wife is on.
Big ups. Sanya.
What?
Momo.
No.
always forget.
No, you're not gonna guess. I told him this every time.
Every single time we talk about this, dude. How about when I couldn't remember where you were born for forever?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's fine. I mean, what you were saying, you were born what, San Jose?
Big up San Jose 408.
Yeah, see, he was born there.
I couldn't name you a single street in San Jose.
But he can't tell me where I'm born. Crazy.
No, in Monroe. I learned.
Oh, okay.
Monroe, Washington. It took a few years. But I guess to put a bow on it, so you feel like the Korean culture, it sounds like to me, just got you re-excited for life. You know what I'm saying? You hit a little bit of a lull and discovering something new that was so like refreshing to you, because the music is like, if you guys don't listen to K-pop,
yeah.
I mean, they have really good music. And because even for me, like I'm not like not a huge fan, but I'll listen to whatever. So like, you know, he shows me some K-pop songs. I'm like, all right, bet I'll throw it on the phone or whatever, you know. It's good stuff and it's exciting. I could definitely see, you know, where the excitement comes from, but it sounds like it really just helped you kind of like reignite that flame for whatever you had going on. Cause you might've already started that journey, you know, that mental health, physical journey on your own. But I think it sounds like, you know, K-pop and the Korean culture really put like gas in the tank.
Yeah. I mean, 100%. It was weird. Like, honestly, like I couldn't explain like how happy I was. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. When I was at the concert, holy shit, it was crazy. Like, it was a new level of excitement. Like,
you felt like you had like set a goal and like reached it. The goal to like see them.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Then,
Like just see me. I mean, it was just so cool. And I don't know. And it was like some newfound happiness. I don't know, because you know me. You know, I was in slump for a while.
Yeah. Big ups.
I mean,
you know,
shit happens.
We love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, me being sort of the observer of your growth, even now just doing the podcast, you know, I think Medina from years ago probably been like, nah, I don't want people to really like hear me. Or
yeah, so I mean, exactly. So I mean, I was, you know, it's pretty funny. I did I would say I did find some confidence in the Korean stuff for some reason. I don't know what it was. I don't know. It made me feel better. You know what I mean? Like, it just made me feel good. You know, people have whatever they use to feel that way, but I don't know. For me, I don't know. It's just made me feel nice about myself, you know, because you know, obviously prior to that, or just, you know, you know me for a while. You know, I'm not really the most outgoing person.
No.
But no, like really, like it was crazy, you know what I mean? Like, I just, you know, it was years of just like, bro, like almost like 10, 15 years of me just like beating myself down mainly, you know, for it, because, you know, just it was a weird cycle between like, you know, not liking the way I looked, you know what I mean, like just being like, you know, really overweight and just not being comfortable with myself, and then I beat myself up to the point where I'm just like, man, like, bro, like, you know, you ugly, you do this, you do that, and then to get over that, I ate food, you know what I mean, so you end up in like a cycle.
Damn, that sounds that's crazy. I mean, that sounds like a vicious cycle. But
yeah, I mean, it was tough.
I'm glad like you're on the upswing of it. Like, you're way like out of your shell, out of your comfort zone. Like, I like that, bro. Like I said,
yeah,
like, I'm proud of you. Good.
Well, that's why, you know me, like I said, you know me, obviously, like, you and the boys, you know, for years always try to get me to, you know, do something, like go out and stuff like that.
Big ups to Santos and Benich.
Yeah, so it's a shout out to the boys. But I don't know why, you know. But then also, this is where I can give a shout out to Nate and, you know, and Will and them, because, you know, it was just felt different, you know what I mean? Because they were, you know, I see them every day now. You know, I owe them a lot in the sense of like, they really pushed me to do more. Not saying that you guys don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's just, I was like, you know, fuck it. Like, shit, we went on a hike one day.
Dude, they got you to go to Z-Bar.
Yeah, so that's unheard of. They got me to go out somewhere.
That was unheard of.
Now I'm not like, it was weird. Now I'm not gonna say it was a great night, but it wasn't bad though. Like, you know, it was all that. So that's why, like, you know, big shout out to Nate and Will, because, you know, I don't know, they're always like, they're there. I don't know how to explain it, but, you know.
Yeah, no, I like that, bro.
Yeah, this is why I owe a lot to them. You know what I mean? They're always trying to bring up the confidence, you know, in me. But, you know, it's like, I mean, you know, like, even nowadays, you know, like, shit, like, even before, you know, you guys asked me to go out, I'm like, I'm just not, you know, even though it's in my head, like, like, really, like, I don't think I'm ready to be out there. Well, I just don't think I am.
Okay.
Even though, you know, like, you know, I say, like, give me a few months to drop the weight and shit, but I don't know, I just really, you know, I realize I keep saying that. I'm getting too in my head. So basically, my thought process is, I'm not ready to go out,
dude,
because of the way, or I don't know, just the way I look. I just don't like it. And keep in mind, it's like I understand it. I understand most of it is in my head.
Yeah, that's all in your head.
I get it. And I get it. You know what I mean? And
it is a man dime.
And you know, people say, you know, like, you know, and I have had, not to brag, though, like, you know, I have had females tell me I'm handsome. I've had the bros tell me I'm handsome. Dude,
he had.
Shout out to the boys.
Do you remember that little shawty from work who was hella feeling you, bro? I'm not gonna say her name, dude. He had this bad one on him at work. That was
okay. I can't lie. Listen, and I can really appreciate her because I was hella fat at that point.
No,
she wanted me for me.
Nah, she was no. If you ever got rich, bro, like that's the one you need to go take her out of the hood.
Oh yeah,
dude. She held it down for you. Because I'm not trying to say, oh, you were fat and you were ugly, but like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she saw you now, she raps.
Exactly. So I mean, and it's like, I get it, you know what I mean? And like I said, it's just hard to recover, and you know, like, because like I really only dropped the weight, you know, pretty fucking recently. Like I'm literally coming up in a year. Oh shit, what's today? Okay, so yeah, like we discussed last time, it'll be a year in like April 11th.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry to cut you off. Also, another little adjustment from last episode. My mom's 1 year sobriety is April 9th. Shout out to you, Mom. Okay. Hey, love you.
Big shout out.
Proud of you. Keep going.
Yeah, keep it up.
Keep it up. But so April 11th is your 1 year anniversary for your weight loss.
A year for like since I've started like going to the gym and shit, and you know, but it's hard to kind of build a confidence up like within, you know, that's such a, like, you know, in terms of like lifetime, it's hard to ignore 15 years of me just, you know, just really hating myself. You know what I mean? So it's like it's kind of hard to build the confidence back up right now. It is. So that's why I kind of feel like, you know, like, let me wait a little bit more before I put myself really out there.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, just pop out one time. But I don't want to put the pressure on. That's one thing. Like, I've always been the one to like, I try to push Medina, but I'm also like, I like to try to kind of be like your safe space homie, to where it's like, all right, bro, like, you know, like if you got like everyone around you telling you to do this, this, and this, I'm not saying I'm gonna like let you kind of like be comfortable where you're at, but I understand. Like, I think like one thing I've always known about you is like, you like having someone who is sort of like your safe space, and like, all right, this person's not gonna judge me. Like, we can just kick it and like play some video games and like not have to worry about shit. I think I've always kind of been that friend for you, where it's like I can help you like take your mind off of shit, and like we can just like kick it and like watch fucking Jersey Shore or whatever.
Yeah, Jersey Shore.
But also, Medina was and this goes out to Jess too. You were like, back in the day when Jersey Shore was popping, I remember there was a lot of haters on Jersey Shore. I remember. Do you recall this?
Oh yeah, there was like, it was shunned. You know,
it was shunned.
It was, you were looked down upon if you like Jersey Shore.
Because I remember he put me on, so I was at his crib and he was like, "Oh, let's watch Jersey Shore or whatever." I'm like, "Bro, what, Jersey Shore?"
It's basically kind of like you know, hey, same like compared to me thinking like people will hate me because I look because I think, you know, I don't like the way I look. People did not like you for watching Jersey Shore.
And you were ahead of the curve on that, because I remember, dude, yeah, that was, Jersey Shore was. That was like one of our like biggest like factors. I feel like that was one of the things.
It was definitely like a what do you call, like a chapter, or for, I don't know how you describe it. It was definitely a milestone in our friendship.
A milestone in the friendship for sure, dude.
Like, we watched it so damn much. Like, we were literally pretty random, but for those who know, on the old Xbox, they used to have a feature called Snap.
Dude, bring that back.
By the way, great feature. I don't know why they took it off.
It's like Microsoft has something good, and they're like, all right, trash it.
Yeah, they threw it. But anyway, I mean, just for a little explanation, the feature, you could literally open up like a little like side window on your TV, and you could open up, I think, Netflix, Hulu, some sort of streaming service on the side of your screen, so you could watch it and like play video games at the same time. And we did that, and I remember specifically, I think it might have been a different time, but we did literally, we played Minecraft. So, and I remember specifically, I think it was like spring break or something like that.
Dude, what a year.
So yeah, it was like spring break, and then like back when we were both in high school, we had 2 weeks of like uninterrupted time, and Johnny was at my house every fucking day.
I like lived there, bro.
Yeah, he did not go back home for like a week straight, or like almost like 2 weeks.
Mom, why were you not worried about where I was at? I'm kidding.
But literally we played Minecraft until what was it? Until the sun came up around 6 a.m. We'd go to sleep till about 2 p.m. I mean, it was like a strict schedule too. I don't know why we just kept waking up at the same time.
Yeah, we were grinding.
At 2 p.m. we wake up. Literally, we just stayed in my damn room, and then we had Jersey Shore playing on the side. Jersey Shore just playing, and literally from episode 1 to whatever they finished, season 6, whatever. And literally from 2 p.m. to 6 a.m. And we were just on a cycle of just Minecraft and Jersey Shore.
Dude, that was honestly like
great time.
I think when I think about like some of the things in my life, like some of the moments in my life where it's like that was hella chill and like those are the good times. That was definitely one of them where it's like you don't really got like a care in the world and that shit's just kind of like a vibe.
Yeah, it was cool. You know what I mean? Take me back.
Nah, take me back. Hey, should we jump into? I got another topic here. I wanted to bring up here.
Topic, go for it.
And this is something I'm not sure if you could riff on, but it's something that I thought would be cool to talk about. What do you think of like knockoff drip, like counterfeit shoes and counterfeit designer drip and stuff like that?
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not against it. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Like, you know, if you can find a cheaper way to, you know, show off, you know, or stun on people.
Put the drip on.
Just make sure no one gets too close. You know, it's like, is that really? Hey, back up. You know what I mean? Like, don't like. I don't know. I mean, fuck it. Whatever you're comfortable with, you know, if you don't want to buy the real thing, and you know, the real thing is very expensive most of the time.
Yeah.
But it's like, I get it. You know, if you go for it, I'm fine with it.
You know what my biggest frustration is? I was watching a video the other day, and this guy, what's this channel? Small Brained American. I think that's it. Okay. Big ups to Santos, put me on. He was in China, in a little market, and he's like walking through it, and he's like, oh, blah, 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 all this counterfeit. And I'm like, bro, like, is that not where, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that not where the clothes come from? Do the clothes not come from China? Like all the designer drip, does that not come from China? So he's saying counterfeit, maybe. And I'm like, bro, you're at the cusp of it right there. You're in the source of it. I just thought that was kind of interesting. For me, I feel like my frustration is like, oh, like I was watching this other show, and they like found like a huge shipment of like counterfeit NFL hats during like Super Bowl season, and and they're like, oh, this is so good. Like we stopped this from coming in, and like, you know, this is really gonna help out.
We got them.
And it's like, bro, like, dog, counterfeit. Oh, they would have maybe taken like 0.001% of the NFL's profit margin off.
Yeah.
And they're acting like it's this huge ass victory, and it's like
there are drugs being
right behind them. They're all like posing for the picture, and there's like fucking like straight like cocaine and fucking heroin like right behind them.
It's the little wins, I guess.
Actually, fentanyl's the thing took over.
Big problem right now.
Big problem. That's crazy. We'll talk about that next episode. We need to talk fentanyl next episode. No, because it's crazy. But yeah, for me, I'm like counterfeit drip. I think on like the macro scale, for me, I think it's like, bro, like really focus on something else, because it's like these companies are like going to be okay. If some designer fake shit gets in here, bro, like it's going to be okay. But I think on like the micro scale, like for me, would I wear it, like the knockoff stuff? I think no, just because I'm like, it's.
I think mentally, you know,
it's like, bro, like if you gotta put that shit on that bad, like just wear some other shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of different like alternatives and like options as far as like fashion goes, to where it's like you can like, I wouldn't say like wear like replica or like some knockoff shit, but it's like, bro, you'd probably look good. Like those shoes that cost $400 that are fucking, I don't know, like what's a fucking designer brand?
I'm saying, okay, and quick side note, I do not care for these brands. Like I'm not, like if you know me in person, you know I do not wear.
This is a Johnny special.
So.
Oh, like those Dior's, right? Like, bro, those Dior's you got on, like there's a pair of Adidas like probably like a third of that price, and you probably put that shit on. And I like that. I like that with the fashion culture too nowadays. Kind of tying it into it, is the fashion nowadays is very much like, how can you look the best and do it the cheapest?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's one thing.
I mean, shit. You got Kanye selling shirts with holes in it. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty bummy. You know, if you ask me, but people fuck with it. You know, but I'll bet that's really expensive though. But you know what I mean? But it gives it the effect. Yeah,
of being like kind of tattered. Well, that was Yeezy season 2, I think. Now he's on like a whole different way with the whole like wet. He sells, I guess, like tank tops that look like they're wet always.
Interesting.
So like if you're a girl, you can just show the yitties off whenever, like through the shirt that's not even wet. I think like from like a fabric standpoint, that's kind of interesting. But like from like a fashion standpoint, I'm like, all right, you know, it's like, it's cool, like show the titties or whatever, do your thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like I like that about the fashion culture. Like you see that now on TikTok or whatever. Like people like they'll show the fit and like, oh, and I did it all for like $18, and you're like, damn, bro, and that shit, like they got that shit on. But the whole, I think that like one of my frustrations is like the baggy jean thing. I just can't really get behind. I mean, have you seen how baggy these jeans were?
No, not really. I'm this is funny. You're not gonna get this, but there's a song called "Baggy Jeans" by a K-pop group, and that shit.
Oh wait, Oh, dude, you tell me that one. That was Blackpink.
It's a group called NCT. Sorry, I'm speaking a new language, and I don't know. I'm sorry, that just popped in my head. I'll play it to you later, and you'll know why it popped in my head.
Okay,
anyways.
bet I got you. Oh. No, but dude, like these baggy jeans. Dude, Young Posse. Yeah. This guy shows me a group on K-pop called the Young Posse, and that shit.
They recently debuted not too long ago. Well, what do you want to know about, or you want to just talk about?
No, I don't want. I mean, we don't have to go down like a whole thing.
They released a new song called XXL.
Dude.
Anyways, okay, what?
Well, going back to baggy jeans, like there's certain shit in fashion that I just won't do, and I feel like baggy jeans is kind of like one of them. Do you have any like fashion things?
Oh, that I don't like?
Or like where's your line with fashion? Like what do you what's some shit you won't put on?
That I will not. Probably ripped jeans.
The ripped jeans? Oh, dude, ripped jeans are bad.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
I rather like. Even in my regular, shirts or something, if there's a hole in there, I'm like, ooh, like I get self-conscious about that. I'm like, what if someone judges me off a hole? But I guess, one's, people obviously know it's for the style of it, but yeah, I don't know. I just can't rock with that. Not a fan of it.
I liked when I was younger, like making the organically ripped jeans, like the ones that you just actually like beat up just from
warm down a little bit.
Yeah, just from like being like
playing in the mud,
getting out the mud. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was really, really cool when I was younger, and that would happen, and my mom would get mad, but it is what it is, the ripped jeans. But yeah, sometimes these ripped jeans, I see like girls wear them sometimes, and I was like, bruh, like that shit is like one piece of string over your whole leg, and it's like just at that point wear some shorts or some shit. I don't know. That's kind of like my thing with the fashion. I think like that's kind of like my biggest drawback. I think with my fashion is like pants. I don't like step outside my norm with pants. I like a straight fit denim, straight fit cargos, like whatever it is. Like I just do like straight fit. I don't do like the whole like parachute, like extra big, like shit like that.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I mean, well, you obviously know my fashion. It is very. I mean, well, then again, like I said, recently, with the weight loss, I'm comfortable wearing different shit now.
You put that shit on now.
So, but I mean, it's not like I got crazy quote unquote drip. I just wear different things outside of the norm.
You rock the athleisure pretty fresh. It's like you could tell like bro wears the clothes, like you see him, you're like, oh yeah, he work out just off the athleisure.
Is that a word? I never heard that word.
Yeah, well that's a whole different style of whole different. That's the word for it. It's athleisure. It's like like basically whatever you wear to the gym, you might put like a slight variation on it, but you're gonna rock that all day and just kind of.
I mean, the only reason I wear is because I literally go to the gym after work.
Athleisure.
Boom. You know what I mean? It's just like it's literally just it's just simple for me. I don't gotta change anything like that. My work doesn't need like any sort of attire, so I just put it on, go to the gym, go home. You know what I mean? It's just simple for me.
That's cool, man. I like that.
I like your line, but I'm not gonna lie. I got some flack for it. Not really like that, but my lead. Shout out to M or Mario.
To M.
You know who he is. John knows who you. We were having a conversation one day. He was talking to me about like the whole weight loss thing. He's obviously seen me drop the weight, and he said he had said the question. Basically, we're talking about right now with the weight loss. Do you think you want to change up your style or something like that? And I was like, I mean, I kind of am. Like wearing different colors. You see me without black on. It's pretty crazy, right? I mean, you never see me, but he had told me that like. Basically, he was coming more from the point of view of like, what if a girl catches your fit? Like what if a female sees you wearing that fit? And I'm like,
he was being like, bro, you gonna get caught like in that fit?
Exactly. So because he was like, you can meet the girl of your dreams anywhere. I'm gripping this table right now. My fault.
Yeah. Wait, I see. Like it's the thing. I feel like you could probably, man. I feel like you could probably bag a shouty like in any fit if you got the right mentality or like if you got the right energy.
Like, and it's easy, and it's like I get that, what I mean, like, big shout out to Nate. Nate, he preaches, and which is kind of true. Anyone can get anyone. You know what I mean? It's like if you just you got to know what to say.
Yeah, I stand by that 100%. You gotta have the confidence. I think like I know dudes who wear like and like the best clothes, like the best outfits, but it's like you get to know them and you're like, damn, bro, like you ain't get
personality of a brick wall or something.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, dude, and it's like these dudes, like, they have like such like what's the word, like misogynistic like mindsets and like these like preconceived notions of women where it's like,
bitch want me, don't you?
No, bro, like it's so bad. Like you see them like, and they're always on Facebook, and it's like you see them, bro, and you're like, dude, like, oh my god, like you have no idea like how much like the way you speak or like the way you post online screams like you get no play. You know what I'm saying? Like. It's just so bad, bro. Like, I just want to I want to send a message sometimes and be like, bro, like, if you really want to like get some play or like really like get about that box you're in, just stop. Just get off Facebook, bro. I think certain people need to just get off Facebook specifically. I think Facebook's one of those like really unique ones where it's like you can go down these rabbit holes and change your whole like way of thinking, and then you speak to them in person. And you're like, oh, like you clearly spend time on Facebook and like a lot of time on and like get your information from Facebook.
Yeah.
It's crazy how Facebook like you like unilaterally stays like a cesspool throughout the years.
It's crazy I was still around. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
no, it's dude, it's so crazy. Like people, I think Twitter or X gets a lot of flack. Now I'm stealing your word. Gets a lot of shit for being like a bad like a toxic cesspool. But it's bro, Facebook has been that for years,
for a long time.
What do you feel like the most positive social media platform is?
Bro, none of them do. Actually, you know what? I don't know. I think everyone has like the little, you know, what's the word? Like toxic fan base.
Yeah.
I think Reddit's pretty cool.
Reddit's cool. Reddit gets a lot of shit too, but I haven't seen it. I don't see like a lot of toxicity on Reddit.
I mean, I think it just depends on like the communities you're in. But for the most part, you know, it's like, you know, you see like people asking questions, how to do this, how to do that. You know, you can literally use it as like a tool to fix it, like you know, like that meme, like me looking up how to fix something, and then
someone from 9 years ago.
Yeah, 9 years ago, and it works. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's pretty cool.
I have a post like that on my. I'm not gonna go into specifics, but I have a post like that on mine. Dude, it's 3 years old now, and I get messages probably like once a month.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Xbox. You remember John has?
Oh, dude, that's one of my. That's serious Johnny lore right there.
If anyone ever wants to look at it, I forgot what the hell.
Don't put it out there.
Don't put it out there. But I will say it is a video of young John with his shirt off. This probably wore like 6th grade, maybe.
Dude, it was like 5th grade. Shout out to Jared Squid. We were like, dude, when I was like a Gibby kid growing up. I never had a shirt on.
Yeah, he always had it off.
Dude, I was like, I would get I would go to like the homie's house or like anywhere. First thing, yo, what's up, bro? What's up? Shirt off. I'm just like, all right, let's get cozy.
No
like,
Diddy though. No.
Dude, no Diddy, but like this shirt was coming off wherever I was at. I was never afraid to like just take that shit off. Even at school, remember we were playing, was it? Oh, dude, remember Mr. Coney? In class, I took my shirt off in the middle of class in front of everybody because I misheard my teacher. I thought he said like show me your waistband or something like that. I can't remember. It sounds creepy, but he wasn't being creepy at all. He was a very respectful dude. Yeah. And I was like, okay. So I stood up in class and just took my shirt off in front of everybody.
Whipped it off.
So that just kind of gives you like who I was.
John did not care. I mean, to couple more examples. There was one day where I think we were playing like some sort of tag game on the playground. Or just catch me or whatever. And then someone, I think it was maybe it was me or I don't know who it was. But someone got a hold of Johnny. He just slipped off his shirt and ran around the playground with no shirt because, you know, he just to avoid getting caught by the other team.
Never give a fuck. I still don't give a fuck now. Like
he really does. And then another example, we were on a field trip one day. I don't know if you remember this. It was like the overnight field trip.
Oh, was that Sierra or
the Sierra Nevada trip or something?
We made the little log necklaces or whatever.
Yeah, that was something like that. But there was one day during the trip because it was obviously overnight. They had showers there, and John went to go take a shower. Don't know what happened, but I'm sitting in our dorm, and I'm just kind of just chilling there doing whatever. And Johnny busts into the room with his shirt off, like in his underwear, and then because he just forgot something.
Dude, what a man!
But keep in mind this is between buildings, so he has to run outside.
I went
to the other building, and he told me that a bunch of people, and then I was like what? And he told me that a bunch of people just saw Johnny running.
running
outside,
basically naked
in the woods. Like imagine like your stereotypical like summer camp movie kind of vibe. Like like just a bunch of dorms everywhere. Yeah, John just full sprint ran to go grab like I don't know. Maybe you forgot your shirt.
I might have forgot my towel. Maybe
you forgot something.
I probably didn't forget anything. I probably just wanted to go just to do it. That was always my mindset growing up. I was always like, "What's the funniest thing to do right now?" And I'm gonna just full send it.
Yeah, we do that. And see, and then so going back to
yeah,
Johnny's
way
video. So once again, this kid has his shirt off, and he was giving you a tutorial on how to fix an Xbox disc.
Dude,
tray?
The Xbox disc tray not ejecting. And the craziest part about it is the whole video. I'm like, here's what you do, and this is what we do, but like, I didn't give no answers. But no,
you know what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna get the video and I'll just play a little bit of the audio at one point.
Yeah, get the audio in there because it's so. Oh
if I find, hopefully, I think I will.
If you think my voice is high pitched now, I'm like, oh my god, it's just like it's crazy, dude. It's so bad.
All right, so it's well, I'm with McNasty now, and I've noticed that a lot of people are having problems with the Xbox disc tray right here.
But no, I'm saying like my post. I'm that 3-year-old guy on Reddit now because I have a post on there about something that I did that people are interested in, and I was like, bro, I'm that guy now. Like, and people like always comment on it and be like, oh, this was so helpful, la 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 la. And like I stopped responding on it because I'm like, the first few times I felt like the man. I was like, yeah, you're gonna do this, this, and this, you know. But then like,
no problem, bro. You know.
Yeah, but now it's kind of like, all right, but read the post. Like, if you got more questions, I don't know, take it up with God or something, bro. Like, I'm not him. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like that. It's a whole thing.
It is a whole thing.
But shout out to the Reddit heroes out there and the little deep crevices of the internet that just help you get out of those pinches.
I don't know. Is there any? YouTube's pretty cool.
The YouTube.
I mean, what you consider? No, it's not really social media, right?
Oh, because we were kind of asking about positive social media platforms. Yes. Dude, 2020 TikTok comment section. Talk about positivity. Remember the little sparkly emoji people would always put? It's giving this.
Oh my god! Yeah, holy shit! I forgot about that.
You know what my new favorite saying is too? It's giving cunt.
Jesus Christ.
Have you heard this?
I have heard it.
I low key love that, dude. I'm like, can I like say it? Can I say it? I kind of want to like post a fit pic and be like, is this giving cunt? We're not monetized yet, though. The advertisers aren't even gonna take us down for this.
I mean, no, I understand that, but bro, yeah, it's just like you sound like a bitch, bro.
No, bro, dude, that shit is super gas. I feel like that shit is super gas.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. So I do hear a lot of it nowadays because I understand with you know, so kind of going back to like when people say they got like a negative view on like, you know, Jersey Shore back in the day.
Okay, yep.
So
being behind the curve.
So it's kind of like K-pop now. So as of right now, I mean, K-pop is pretty big right now. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think it's like where it can be in terms of like popularity, maybe.
I agree.
But there's like a lot of like not negative behind it, but people are like, oh, you like K-pop or like you. Yeah, I mean, I think K-pop, because when you say K-dramas, you really don't have like a negative view of it. You're like, oh,
yeah,
okay,
I get
it's
you.
just a genre. But for some reason, when people say K-pop, you're like, oh. Like, okay, you know what I mean? Like there's always like not like a negative, but it's like that's weird.
And that's funny you say that because I think without even realizing it, I have the same sort of what's the word? Is the word for that? Sort of like discrimination against it because when I want to like really show somebody my musical prowess and like, oh, I listen to anything, I'm always like, oh yeah, I listen to anything. I'll listen to like Russian music, K-pop, like country.
Yeah.
And like it really makes it sound like it's like this very far reach when it's like really like the audience is like billions of people.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot, you know what I mean? It's not like this like obscure like that or anything. But basically but going back to my point where we're talking about like why I hear cunt a lot. So for the most part, K-pop, I think in America or like the loudest voices are women and like a lot of gay guys. So
yes, sir.
So whenever I'm on TikTok, I'll get like a good amount of like just posts of like girls doing makeup or just certain like groups dancing, you know, like K-pop songs, and then everyone in the comments is like yes, like I can't believe like mom is doing or mother is doing this or you know like, can't believe she did it, and I'm like I don't talk like this. I don't say these things on the daily, but I see them all the damn time now because I think TikTok thinks I'm just like a young teenage woman or something.
Yeah, you got the teenage woman algorithm. Hey, you make it, bro. You make your algorithm.
Well, exactly, and I understand that. But I mean, there are times when I'm like, like, oh yeah, like yeah, that was a good song. Or yeah, she danced really good right there. Like, you know what I mean? But everyone in the comments is like, oh, she's serving cunt right now. And
she's serving cunt.
I'm like, okay.
That shit is funny. Wait, dude, and you know what I got into recently? Was what I was around a lot more this last year was drag culture and like drag queens.
Yeah,
dude, they give cunt. They give cunt. I'm telling you right now, I went to this drag brunch and the food was off the chain.
You went to a drag brunch?
Yeah. He's giving me a judgmental look. You guys,
there I go judging. I mean, I'm not judging. I'm like,
this
really?
is a safe space. I went. The food was busting. The performances were like, the whole vibe was hella lit, dude.
Yeah.
The girls were getting lit too. It was low key getting live there. I'm not gonna lie, but no, it was cool.
Where was this at?
Whitney Peak Hotel, downtown Reno. Come visit.
Really?
Biggest little city in the world. Tourism. Hey, did you know that Reno's biggest avenue of tourism money is bowling?
Do I feel like?
No, did you know that?
Oh, it's not casinos?
No. Well, the biggest reason people tour, like come to Reno, is for the National Bowling Association.
Really?
Yeah.
How many bowling alleys do we have here?
We have the biggest. We have the national bowling one in the entire country. It's the National Bowling Congress or some shit like that.
Here in Reno?
That big ass bowling stadium downtown, bruh. What? I was shook too. Yeah. It's crazy. I was like,
Will probably know. Will, by the way, crazy fucking bowler.
Will bowler
and Nate.
He won't see. They won't see me on no 1v1s though at bowling. I'll put 100 on it.
They're gonna listen to this and they're gonna.
Yeah, that's coming up.
We'll see. No, yeah, but Will and Nate, great bowlers. Honestly, they're fucking amazing.
Dude, I don't know how I'm so trash at bowling. It's got to be because I'm a lefty. It has to be. That makes me like slightly. I don't want to.
That's your handicap.
I didn't want to say handicap or disabled, but it definitely hinders. It don't help because I'm like, there's no way I'm this bad at bowling, but I am. It comes off the lefty. It just don't swing right. I don't know what it is, bro. Shit pisses me off.
I mean, that's kind of. But I mean, you kind of do develop like a little bit of a rhythm.
Yeah.
Towards the end, like maybe you get like a strike or two. You go, okay, I'm back in it. And then it kind of just goes up.
And then I'm just like straight 6 gutters. But then again, it's probably because I'm always drinking when I bowl.
Yeah, this man would put down. Yeah, like you were the guy who actually would. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like our friend group, or I mean, the group that we went bowling with, heavy beer drinkers. Like they always like, yeah, I got a pint, got this.
Dude, that's when I was getting real fat. Dude, beer is so good.
But look, anyway, no, Jesus, fuck it, it's not.
Dude, beer is good. Brother, let's talk podcast. We like beer.
I mean,
1/2.
We. I
use we lightly. We like
beer
French.
Is not my forte or whatever the word is for it. That is not my cup of tea.
Okay, next episode we're talking beer. We're talking. What else did I say we had to write down in the show notes? There's something else we need to talk. We're gonna listen back to it.
Yeah, we'll hear it. But yeah, no, beer's good. And by the way, if anyone, for any reason, if you're trying to lose weight, do not drink beer.
Dude, it was a huge difference maker. I switched to tequila, and I'm down to like, dude, I weighed myself this morning, bro, 167. Down from
was it like 30 something, or like almost 30?
Almost 30 pounds down from January is when I really started grinding.
Okay.
Dude, that's like crackhead weight loss, low key.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot. Me and it was brought up at work. Fucking broken record. Will was telling me. Dude,
we're gonna get him on the show. Will, get ready, lock in for next week, bro.
So but no, he was telling me that like, because we're talking about he is also a participant in the competition we got going on, and he was saying that like they say that within a 3-month time period, like 20 something pounds is like the healthy weight loss, quote unquote healthy, like like it's like a healthy amount to lose. But he has the goal of losing 50 something pounds. Because currently, not to put his business out there, but he's like 270.
Okay.
So his goal is to get down to about 220ish.
That's crazy. He grinds with the cardio too.
And keep in mind, yes, this man, despite his size, well, he's actually, damn, I mean, I'm already spilling all the beans, but he said he's down 7 pounds already since Monday.
Dude, that's crazy.
But and keep in mind, with how big this man is, what, 6'1", 6'2"? He's a big boy. He's he's the Rock, but just funnier. Anyways, but like he's a big man, but he's running. He's hitting the marina. I mean, for those who know, the marina is a 2-mile lap or something like that.
It's a little man-made lake here in the city.
Yeah, it is
popular for runners.
And it's about 2 miles, and he's doing 2 laps around that every day after work. Like he's grinding. So am I, but man, yeah, He's going crazy.
Shout out to people that can do cardio.
Absolutely, I do.
I get so bored. I
despise running,
dude. I get so bored. Well, like, and that's why I'm in like different rec leagues. I got like flag football. I got basketball. Also, our flag football team name is the Bang Bus. That's pretty funny, huh? But okay. I got things like that because I'm like, dude, like I can do cardio, sort of. But like I just cannot do the treadmill, the stair climber, the elliptical, the Peloton. Peloton. Have you tried the Peloton yet?
I have not,
dude.
Where did you come in contact with the Peloton?
I have them at my job.
Yeah. At the gym?
Yeah, my job has a gym. They provide us a little gym.
Yeah, got Pelotons in there.
Dude, they low key got it going on, and they're like the cable machines are like low key. You could hit every heavy like group. The only thing I feel like it's missing is heavier dumbbells. It goes up to like 50. Yeah. I'm at the point now where I can like chest press. I feel like I could probably hit like some 70s solo, no spot. Yeah.
Okay.
But
wait, you can't do cardio in the gym?
No, I can do cardio. Like I'm saying, mentally, I can't do cardio. Like I get bored.
But in the gym though, so if you're doing it outside.
Oh, still get bored. I don't know.
I mean, I think outside will obviously be just a lot more interesting because you get to see a lot more different stuff rather than just looking at like a wall or something like that or in the gym. But I mean, I don't know why I'm talking. I hate cardio. I despise it. Even though it's kind of like I got to do it. But
yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it. Cardio is like, it's like going to work. You hate to do it, but you got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what you got to do if you want to, I mean, obviously, you don't need to do it to lose weight. You can do without it. But it does help.
It does help.
It does help. But diet is the main thing, honestly. Yeah. So focus on that. If you're trying to lose weight out there, count your calories.
Dude, counting calories is major.
Drink water. That's what I started doing.
You can't drink your calories either.
That is a tip.
And here's a pro tip from me, someone who goes out often and drinks often. If you're gonna go out drinking that night, eat really light during the day because alcohol has calories in it. So if you're gonna go out and drink, eat really light during the day, and then before you go out, eat something like with potatoes or some sustenance to it, and then you can drink, and you'll still be under your calories. I proved this theory the other day. I went out, actually, I went out last night on a Thursday.
Little science experiment.
Little science experiment. I did it purely for science. I went out on a Thursday, drank like crazy. Woke up in the morning and lost a pound. So, this is healthy science. On a Thursday. Yeah. Oh, dude, don't go out on a Thursday either. Going out on a Thursday is low-key down bad.
Yeah, it doesn't sound fun.
But you know what? We'll talk about this next episode. Next episode, we're also talking about going out and what it's like.
I don't have much experience in that. You know, that'd be a perfect for it. Nate Dogg and Will, these guys are monsters. Like going out,
really,
they are.
Bro,
I'm not trying to say too much, but Reno knows who Nate is.
Damn straight out.
Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg is out here.
Hey, you know what though? This was a really good episode, brother. Let's talk episode 2. I mean,
it was solid.
We're ending on a high note here. Nate being a dog.
Good. Yeah, Nate is the dog. Well, not Nate is a dog. Nate. He's him, let me just say that. Shout out to Nate. Oh, that was episode 2. Hopefully, we brought the vibes up a little bit more compared to last time. Honestly, we were a lot more quiet.
Yeah.
First time around, but I feel like we're getting to a little bit of a flow nowadays.
Hell yeah, no, that was good. I mean,
second
episode, dude. We're really hitting our stride now. We are open to any critiques, comments. If you know me personally, hit my line. If you don't know me personally, drop a comment. Say something mean. Let's get some haters.
Dude, get some. I mean, look, hey, let us know how you guys like the new intro with the outro. I mean, or you don't have to, just
no, you do have to
mentally note it. If anyone just, I don't know, just let me know. Like I said, we're really open to anything right now. We're just finding our way.
Oh, I like that. Finding our way, brother. Let's talk.
Episode 2.
Peace.
Let's wrap it up here. Love y'all. Appreciate it.